this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here. If you are new, big special welcome to you. I am so glad you have joined us for this pick a card. The question, there's been no contact, so is it over? So let's take a look and see what we can see. Just wanted to give everybody a quick reminder. If you have not already, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. I have lots of cool things coming out all the time. All right, friends. So what I'm going to do, I am going to live shuffle, and then I'll be setting out 3 piles, for which then I will invite you to select your pile. What have we got going on here? We have several decks set out here today. I have the Tarot de la Nuit, I have the Everyday Witch, and I have the Anna K. We are also going to be adding the Echoes of Nature Oracle deck. I have 3 stones here set out on each deck. Here with the Tarot de la Nuit, we have Hematite with the word forever. Here on the Everyday Witch, we have Green Aventurine with the word trust. And here on the Anna K, we have clear quartz, beautiful rainbow in there. I don't know if you can see that, with the word power. All right, friends, let's get going. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and we'll get started. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, is it over? Picture the person in your mind, the person that you have not had contact with. Select your pile, and let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let's find out what's going on. Is there going to be any contact? Is it over? Is it over? Let's find out. Okay. And our oracle card is blending in. So this potentially is somebody who is just trying to kind of blend into the background, doesn't want to be singled out, that kind of a thing. Let's look and see what the rest of our cards are, and we'll see how it pulls in more directly. Okay. So this card here, this is my energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on. So what have we got? We've got the Knight of Wands. All right. Well, this energy is saying that you're wanting to go get it, obviously. You're wanting to make this happen. Clearly, you wouldn't be asking the question if you weren't concerned that it might not be continuing. The Knight of Wands is full of passion, full of fire, really wants to get things done. You know, very much a go-getter, So that's the energy right now. And that's, again, I can see that that's probably coming from you because you're anxious to get things back on track or get them started, right? So that makes sense that that's there. Okay, so being the energy card, it will follow each of our other cards and influence the meaning. This is, I definitely think that's energy from you. Excuse me, from you. So what have we got? We've got our King of Swords next. The King of Swords, this is an energy that talks about pulling emotions back. not allowing others to see kind of what our emotional state is, what our thoughts are, not giving in any clues. Well, blending into the background, right? Blending in, not wanting to give any clues. And then you tie that to the question, no contact. Well, that literally is not giving any clues, right? Because no contact, we have no clues. So what have we got next? We've got our Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles talks about having doubts, having worries, and just really thinking about it. This is, again, pulling in that energy from you. You know, you're doubting things, you're worrying about things. And why? Because the emotion has been pulled back. You're not getting any clear signs. It's blending into the background, right? All right, so our Eight of Cups is next, and the Eight of Cups says leaving something behind, seeking kind of something, you know, looking to see what else might be out there. We're going to pull an end game. We're going to see what the outcome energy is. But right now, this is looking like somebody, the person you're thinking of is looking like somebody who just really is kind of trying to stay in the background right now, not wanting to make their feelings known. Let's find out if we can see why. First of all, we're going to look at the cut card. This is the energy of the outcome. So this is the middle of the deck. Ready? Go. All right. The Magician. Okay. So there is still hope. Right now, I do think that your person is really kind of keeping their options open, but not actively seeking out others. Does that make sense? Kind of just wants to sit back and let things see how they play out. Does not want to do a big display of emotion. Kind of, again, almost like taking a time out. This person is taking kind of like a time out. The Magician says that this person can start things, you know, up. It's not that they can't. For whatever reason, they are wanting to just not make a move at this time. Let's see if we can find out why. Let's go ahead and pull some more. All right, so this person is blending in. This person is not showing emotion. Just so you know what I'm doing here, I just fan through the cards and I stop whenever I feel like it's a good place and a good card, like that one. Now let's find out. All right, Two of Pentacles, because he or she has got some stuff going on in life. Two of Pentacles talks about trying to juggle the aspects of life. I think this person, maybe relationship is not like the priority right now. You know, I don't see like somebody saying, "Oh, I don't like you," or "Oh, I don't want to talk to you again," or "Oh, you're not somebody I would ever want to be with." I see somebody who is just really got a lot of stuff. Maybe they're trying to balance, and they're focused on that. A relationship is not the priority right now. That is why we have our blending in. I do believe, though, that this person, now remember, our stone here is forever, and this is hematite, so this is a protective stone. I do think that this person is not, this person is capable of having a relationship, and at some point would maybe spark it back up. So what I'm going to tell you what I think. I think right now you're not going to hear from them. I think they're busy doing whatever it is they're doing here with our Two of Pentacles, right? Something life related. I think right now the reason you're not hearing from them is relationship is not a priority right now. I think that in order to make that play out, they're pulling back their emotions. There is the no contact, you know, not wanting to see. They are not interested in a relationship. As I said, the Eight of Cups really brings that home. But the Magician says, I will be interested in a relationship. When this stuff dies down. So I think you're looking at another period of no contact. I don't see anybody else in the picture. I definitely think it has to do with stuff going on in his or her life. And I think this person might reemerge at a certain point. But right now, they're sort of pulling emotion back, and they are prioritizing other things in their life. So don't be surprised if you do hear from them eventually. But right now, they're very much focused on other things. And that came through in several different cards. But again, they do have that ability to create a relationship. So that's why I think you will hear from them at some point. But right now, I think they're just doing their thing. Ooh, pile one. What do you think? Did that make sense? drop me a comment. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. I'd always love interacting with all of you. And of course, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. What is going on? There has been no contact. I'm wondering, is it over? So let us see what we can see. All right, and our oracle card is confusion. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Think of the question here. We are wondering, what's going on? There's been no contact. Is it over? Well, of course, that leads to confusion. So the energy here shows me that, obviously not only you are feeling confused about this, but I think your person is feeling also a little confused. So let's find out what else we have here and how that pulls in. Okay, first here on the end, this is my energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on regarding the situation. And what have we got? We've got 8 of Swords. All right, so this tells me that this person is likely holding themselves back. They're potentially have a lot of overthinking going on that is prohibiting them from acting. Their confusion about things, confusion, is what is holding them there in this prison. Now imagine that this is them, right? Cards are all about symbolism. So imagine that this is your person in there and being surrounded by these swords. Swords is the suit of thoughts. So this person is stuck in there, got their hands tied, got a blindfold on, can't see, can't do anything. But what is the thing you notice the most? Easily, they could stand up, rip that off. It looks like toilet paper or something. They could just rip it off their face and literally walk through. They're done. But because they're trapped by their thoughts, that creates the inactivity. Do you see? Their thoughts. What are their thoughts? Confusion. That's what their thought. They're confused. All right. So right now they're trying just to figure out where things are going. Now, I don't think maybe, no contact, to me, that's not handling it very well. But I do understand when people need some time to take a step back and kind of reevaluate and take it all in. I do understand that. I do not agree with the no contact. I mean, just that's not good. You can't just do that. That's the easy way out, right? Got to tell people what's on your mind. And the Hanged Man is telling me that your person has, kind of been trying to look at things differently. They are trying to accept things where they are. They must have a lot of other things going on in their mind with all their thoughts. They're confused because they are having an inability to trust their feelings, right? So they are feeling confused, but they are on the verge of being able to accept where things are in their life with reconciling their thoughts. And take a new direction, be able to say, all right, I'm putting that kind of those thoughts to bed, goodbye to you, and now I'm able to pick up. But that's what we're waiting for, and that's what is coming. But right now we're pulling this in. This person is also afraid that you might not want to be with them. So we're getting some more information here. Looking at things, I do believe this was to reconcile something going on in their life, meaning they have to accept it, move on from it, not be confused. Maybe they were hurt before and they just assume you're going to be the same way. They need to trust in things and let it play out. But in the meantime, they're just afraid to get in. Like, look at, this is all about symbolism. Like I said, look at this is the witch and her little witch kid. And they're trying to go into this house, but they're afraid, but they stick together. They don't know. Should we go in? Should we not go in? It's snowing outside. This person is hesitant. Here we have another card. Also showing me that hesitation. We have King of Cups. Now, Cups is the suit of love and emotion, relationships. Our King of Cups steps back and kind of watches things from the distance. Well, no contact, right? We're confused. We're not contacting people. We're feeling like we're trapped by our own thoughts. We are afraid for whatever reason. Maybe this person's afraid of rejection. Maybe they just don't want to fail. And this person, doesn't like to be wrong. That's what our King of Cups says. So they're not trusting in the connection. That's what it is. I don't know that it's personal about you, like, hey, I don't trust you. I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's just a relationship in general is a little scary for this person. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at the cut card. This is the energy of the outcome. This is the middle of the deck. Ready? Go. Yeah. He or she is very confused. This is another confusion card. 7 of Cups pulled with our Oracle card, confusion. This person is confused. That is exactly what's going on. Now, again, I don't necessarily know if it's a confusion, like, do I want to be with you? I think it's more, do I want to be with anybody? Can I trust anyone? That kind of a thing. This person is afraid to trust. That's exactly what's going on here. All right, so let's get one more. Now, what will the outcome be, though, after that? That we know this. They're afraid. They're confused. We do have the stone, trust. So that's what it certainly seems to be about. So let's pull another one. And what I'm doing here is I just fan out the cards until I feel like stopping, and then I pick that card, whatever feels best, like that one. All right. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm thinking, no contact. I don't think it's over. I think if you initiated some contact, I think that maybe things would pick back up again. Whether he or she is going to contact you again, I think we're kind of in a state of flux still. This person is balancing things. They're trying to even things out and get back on track to pursue things and move forward. But I don't think right now, I think they're still working through some confusion and some fear. I don't think it's anything about you per se, like what you did or didn't do. I think it's more in general. They don't want to be wrong. They don't want to fail. So it's almost like that fearful thing. They need some balance. They need some evidence to prove, I guess, that it's okay to take a step out the door and see what's going to happen. But it might mean, though, that you might need to initiate that conversation and get things back on track. Now, if that's not something you're willing to do or interested in doing, you can wait. And I don't think the cards are saying no, meaning it's not over. But I do think that it's saying it's a state of flux right now. They're trying to get on board with something that they've got going on in their mind. They're doing it to themselves. And they've got to reconcile that, right? But now we've got our trust stone. So, you can feel like, okay, I can trust in the process and let it play out. Or you can help to try to light the fire a bit and maybe contact them. That's kind of what I'm thinking from this. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Don't you think that kind of makes sense from what the cards are saying? I'd love to hear what you think. Please drop a comment. Let me know. I'd love to interact with you. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. What have we got for you? There's been no contact. Is it over? Is it over? So let me see what we've got. All right, and our Oracle card is waiting for someone. No way. That's amazing, right? Waiting for somebody. Clearly, that's what's going on, right? You're waiting. You've had no contact. You're clearly interested, or you wouldn't be even asking if it was over. You'd be like, hey, see ya. So yeah, waiting for someone. And then again with our stone, which is power. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got our High Priestess here. This is my energy card. So this is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on regarding your question. And it will follow along with the rest of our spread, influencing their meaning, the rest of the card's meaning. So what have we got? We've got the High Priestess here. Now, this talks about rising above things. This person is potentially feeling pressure from people. Make a decision, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, come hang out with me, don't meet that person, don't do this, maybe friends or whatever. So perhaps that's what they're dealing with. It might not be about you per se, like, I don't like you. It's more, maybe it's friends. You know how friends are sometimes, although they are friends and they want the best. If it's a whole group of single friends, the one who gets the girlfriend, the boyfriend, disappears from the friend group, and then the friends are like, ah. So it could be something as simple as that. But whatever it is, there are people applying some kind of pressure to your person. So your person has felt that pressure, and they are holding back. They are holding back that time, that conversation, that energy that they would be, putting into you and developing things with you. So this is them. This card here is showing me this is them keeping back their time. Look at, it's all about symbolism. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's walking away with his pentacles. He's not going to share them with anybody. He is holding them close. And that's the time, right? Pentacles is the suit of everyday life. So that includes time. So he or she is withholding time. But guess what? It's not over. They still want you. We have our Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about a new opportunity, a new seed. This is love brewing. This is a relationship brewing. And look how appropriate this card is. Remember, they're all symbolism. It's all snowy around her, right? It's all snowy. And then she's pouring the cup of love into the water. It's almost like you had this cold shoulder going on before, right? No contact. And then here you're pouring the love back into the water. Things are melting. Ooh, I think contact's coming. I don't think it's over. Because look at here. We've got our Two of Swords also. This shows me that while this person might have been getting some pressure in some way, and they might have thought about it. That's what led to the no contact right now. They ultimately say, no, you know what? I like this person. I've been waiting for someone, and this someone is interesting to me. I'm going to take back my power from my friends, my family, whoever it is that's doing the pressure kind of stuff. And I am not going to think about those things anymore. And I'm going to walk away and walk into this new relationship. Notice he's walking off into nowhere, right? There's nothing here. So we're going to pull a card and just make sure. But because these are here together, I can see that this is where he's walking away from the thoughts of and communication from his friends, his or her friends, family, whatever that is that's giving him that pressure, right? And he's walking away. Where's he walking? Let's pull one, huh? All right, so what I'm going to do, I fan out the cards and I just keep going through them until I feel like it's a good place to stop. And then I think about it and I go, yep, that's the one. So where are you going with your thoughts? Oh, yes, this person wants to reach out to you. You're going to be getting some communication. Look at it's right there in the picture. Can't you see that? Here's your communication. Now, it's olden times, obviously. Nowadays, it would probably be a text instead of a scroll, but you're going to get some conversation. So, no, it's not over. Let's pull the cut card and see what the energy of the outcome is. This is the middle of the deck. Ready? Go. Oh, personal satisfaction in relationships. Not even kidding you. Oh, boy, honey. Yeah, it is not over. I think the reason there's been no contact is there might have been some emotional pressure, like I already described. I think your person's going to take their power back, though, and say, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for somebody, and I like this person, you. And here I am withholding my time. Now I'm going to let it, my time and my love spill over into this water. I'm not going to listen to my friends, my family, whoever that was giving pressure. And I'm going to go ahead and contact this person, you. Ooh, pile 3. So no, it's not over. And I think you'll be getting some contact soon. Oh my goodness. What do you think? Ooh, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your interpretation of everything I described here. So please leave a comment. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to go ahead and hit subscribe on your way out. All right, my friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you.